Hello my beautiful dolls, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Happy to have you. It is crazy hot in my apartment right now, guys. The weather this past week has been like out of this world. I don't think it's normal for it to be this hot here in May. You know, I think these temperatures must be a record. Like it must be a freaking record. I don't know what's going on, but my apartment, guys, it doesn't have air conditioning, so I'm like here sweating my ass off and all of that, you know. I'm not used to heat like this. Oh my gosh, like I feel like it's almost making me delirious, you know, the heat. So yeah, I might be exaggerating a little bit, just a slightly bit, but excuse this voiceover, guys. I'm just trying to survive here, okay? I'm just trying to survive. Anyway, today, guys, I have a super cool build for you. Or I think it's cool anyway, but I am building a tiny eco loft house. Okay, yes. That was the longest title ever, but yeah, I wanted to challenge myself and make something tiny, and I also haven't made something modern in a while, except for the houseboat, but yeah. I wanted to build something tiny and modern to challenge myself, and I was inspired by the one and only James, or SimSupply. He makes a ton of freaking tiny builds, like 5x5s, smaller and stuff, but I wasn't quite up for that. Voice please, not now. I wasn't quite up for something that tiny, you know, but this house is kinda a 5x5, but 2 stories. So you have the bottom floor that is 5x5, and then the top floor is sort of 5x5, but it's also a loft, so the living space is a little bit smaller than a 5x5, you know, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I'm bad at explaining stuff, but you can just watch what I'm doing and hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully. Anyway, I would say this house is more futuristic than modern, especially because I'm going for that eco theme, but maybe then again futuristic is modern, I don't know. But I haven't built anything futuristic in The Sims 4 before. That rhymes, guys. But I used to do it a lot in The Sims 3. I was very into making like modern homes and futuristic eco builds, especially after we got that futuristic world in The Sims 3. Like, do you guys remember? I can't remember the name of the world, but it came with the Into the Future pack. And guys, oh my gosh, I freaking love that pack so much. I enjoyed it so much, like playing in a futuristic world. And I would actually like to see something like that, like a futuristic pack for The Sims 4. That'd be amazing, guys. That'd be freaking amazing. But first, I want a tropical world. Okay, first I want a tropical world. That's like my top one thing that I'm wishing for The Sims 4. Oh, and seasons. I don't know what I want most. Like, I want seasons, obviously, but it's summer, so at the moment, I kind of want a tropical world more than I want seasons. I don't know. Can't decide. But I think we're getting seasons first, but I really want a freaking tropical world. And then maybe a futuristic world. Maybe guys, maybe we get a tropical world with seasons. Think about that. I don't think so, because it doesn't quite make sense, but maybe. A girl can wish, you know, right? Anyway, if you're wondering what's on the roof, I tried to make solar panels because you cannot have an eco home without solar panels, right? So that's what's on the top roof. My DIY solar panels. I think they look pretty nice. They do look like solar panels. So happy with those. And then I also put a whole lot of plants on the roof balcony things. I heard that if you would have plants on all the rooftops on all the buildings in major cities, that would help so much with cleansing the air and making the air quality better, which kind of makes sense. And I know that some buildings do have, in large cities, it do have green rooftops or gardens, but for it to be noticeable, like the change in air quality, you would have to put it on all of the roofs. That's what I heard anyway. So like, don't quote me on it. I haven't done the math myself, you know, but I think it would also look pretty cool if that was the thing, you know. It would look freaking cool and futuristic. I would want that. Why don't they do that? Rooftop gardens, it should totally be a thing. Okay, I think so. Anyway, why did I keep saying anyway like a million times? I was gonna say again, but we are done with the exterior pretty much. I do change up the backyard, like the garden, a little bit off camera, because when I was taking the screenshots, I decided I didn't like it. So I pretty much copy the design I have on the sides of the builds, if that makes sense, and I make the same design in the backyard. I don't know, you just look at the screenshots, guys. I'm sorry I don't have footage of me doing that, but it's not a major change, and you can see it in the screenshots. Can't talk. So yeah, we are done with the whole exterior thing. We are obviously working on the interior right now. It's very light and bright. I went for like white on white, a lot of white on white and some black. And as you can tell, like, look how tiny this house is, guys. Look how freaking tiny it is. And this whole bottom floor is 5x5, as I said, and it was a struggle, guys. But this, I wanted a challenge. I wanted this challenge. But it was a struggle. You can tell the kitchen is freaking tiny. You only got the bare necessities there, but it's supposed to be an eco-friendly home, guys. So I feel like a tiny house would be very eco-friendly. Yeah. So very tiny kitchen, and then we got a living area right next to it, and I was so annoyed because I was gonna put a TV under the stairs. Well, I did do that, but I was gonna put a normal size TV, but it wouldn't fit. It was just too big to fit under the stairs. So I put a smaller TV in, but no big deal. Okay, no big deal. And everything works. I have play tested this house, so everything works. Your Sims can use all these items. Oh, and here I decided to put in more plants. You can tell I put a whole lot of plants in this build because it's supposed to be, again, eco-friendly. So they're growing a lot of plants themselves and like food themselves or herbs, whatever. They're growing a bunch of things, okay? It's good for the air, as we already discussed. So yeah, but I don't clutter this build up or anything. I just keep it quite minimalistic. That's also eco-friendly. Don't buy a bunch of crap because that's it's not good for the environment, you know. So they are minimalistic people, or minimalist. This house is minimalistic. So yeah, and oh, the 4x4 bathroom, it was it's cramped, guys. It's very cramped, very tiny, but they can use it, but it was hard to fit stuff. I actually wanted a bathtub, but now that I think of it, a bathtub is now very eco-friendly, so maybe it's good that I couldn't fit one in. So yeah, that was the whole bottom floor, and we're on to the top floor. So this is the loft area. This is where I put the bed, of course. It's also usable. Well, everything is usable. I just said that. Come on. The heat is getting to me, guys. The heat is freaking getting to me. I don't know. I'm sitting right next to my computer too, so it's not helping. It's not helping. I don't know. It's only May. Why is it so freaking hot? I don't get it. It's not even summer yet. May is not even summer. I don't know how to survive the summer, guys, if it's gonna be this hot. Anyway, I also put a desk up here with a computer and a dresser. So this house, it's tiny AF, but you got everything you need for your Sim to like survive here. So yeah, that's good. And if you want to download this, it's of course up on the gallery. Just search for my username, Cyberdollyt, or under the hashtag Cyberdoll or Cyberdollyt. So yeah, I really like this house. It's very tiny, maybe 1 sim, 2 sims. Not more though, but it's eco-friendly, and that was like my whole idea with the build. So I think I did a pretty good job, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would be so happy if you did. And hit that bell so you guys get notified when I actually upload. So yeah, that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I love you all so very much. Don't forget to use sunscreen in this not so lovely weather, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with not looking